Hello there, my friends, and welcome back to Cloud Wars Minute. The deal here is you give us a couple minutes. We're going to give you some unique insights into the greatest growth market the world has ever known. Talk about growth. How about a $10 billion cloud deal for the Pentagon? Well, I have uncovered a secret. It's not real. It's not true. It's all a fairy tale. It's a fantasy. It is a big Jedi mind trick. Let me tell you about this. They've tried to cover up their tracks, right? This thing for years was called the JEDI contract, Joint Enterprise Defense Initiative. But then when people like me started to get a whiff of this and smelled out that it's not real, it's never going to happen, it's all a fantasy, they changed the name to JWCC, Joint Warfare Cloud Capability, something like that. But I just don't think it's true. Now, if you recall, 5-6 years ago, Amazon won the $10 billion JEDI deal. Then all of a sudden, Microsoft won the deal. There were appeals and counter appeals. There were petitions. And then worst of all, politicians started to get involved in this. And I think this is something that is just going to go on forever. And this is just a strange situation. I understand that the 4 big cloud vendors who are in the running for this deal, and in alphabetical order, so I don't, offend anybody, is Amazon, Google, Microsoft, and Oracle are all in on this. And I understand, hey, even in today's inflationary times, $9 billion is a lot of money. So they got to, play the game, which I think is largely kabuki. I'm not sure that this contract in a single form will ever be awarded to any one of those vendors. It's too much money. Plus the appeals process, the political interference that can be run on this. When is it ever going to end? And why would any of the other companies concede to someone else? So I think this is fraught with a lot of peril. But I also wanted to say that this is just... it's too important, for the United States military, I think, to be caught up and in some ways held hostage to this approach that is designed almost this procurement program. It's almost written for another era, another reality in the world. There's just this expectation that somehow magically this will work out, right? And this isn't about, some new desks for the Pentagon or something like that. This is supposed to be to bring the United States military's technological capabilities into the 21st century. And under the way the current thing is set up, how the rules are written, the procurement policies and so on, I just can't imagine that this is ever going to end. So that's why I'm calling this whole thing a Jedi mind trick. I think this is a fairy tale that's going to go on forever. And I also want to say before we go, hope you've enjoyed this Cloud Wars Minute, and happy April 1st to you. See you soon.